Gowther has some exceptional use in Guild Boss, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's quite an interesting team floating around on Belgius, which is Albedo, LR Liz, Festival Gowther, and Juvial Grace. Now, at first glance, this team makes absolutely no sense, because traditionally, I think Belgius does 1.5 million damage to angels and humans. Yeah, okay, main body kills humans, and yes, what is this, left sword kills angels, right sword kills demons? Yeah, so normally this would be very difficult. So this is actually pretty RNG to get started, but once it gets going, this team scores extremely high. I'm talking like 30, 40k points. You'll see it on the leaderboard. It's actually crazy. So the gear is going to be attack crit on Albedo. We don't have dedicated gear, so it's just going to be borrowed for her. HP defense on Liz, HP on Gowther, and borrowed HP on Viol here. So that is what we're working with. We have 2 options, I believe, for the guild boss. This one we're going to use, it's the Halloween set that just dropped. Number 43, Spooky Masquerade. So you're going to get basic stat boosts per demons and unknown race. We have 2 unknown race, so you're looking at 6% basic stats. And then the other one is Ishtal if you are having difficulty staying alive. Number 2. So Belgius is a pretty big debuffer, so you'll get a decent amount of HP if you run that. Pretty old set. I'm not sure if there is another set that is currently better than this one, because like I said, it only benefits off 2 units. But I think that's kind of the move for now. And then attack gear, or not attack gear, attack food. And then the missions, obviously we can't hit the giant mission, but we can hit the other 3. So that's what we're going to shoot for. That's the setup. Let's jump into it. So coming into turn 1, you immediately need to rush Liz ult. And thankfully she can do that without ult food while using an ability. So we drop the Flood, and now the idea is to permanently cycle her ults. So on the first turn, you are going to have that passive taunt from Albedo, so you don't have to worry about single targets killing somebody. You do have to worry about the AoEs killing. Obviously, you're going to have to reset if somebody dies. And then I would reset if the middle body has 3 attacks. 2 attacks and a debuff is doable. We're going to try that now. Otherwise, somebody's dying 100% of the time. And it's either going to be Liz or Viol. It's kind of a toss-up, so we'll see. We'll see. We're going to put the debuff on the left sword here, since it's the only thing attacking that we can target. Do a little bit of extra damage on there. It's not going to kill it. We're chilling. I think he does have a, what is it, Ruin that does extra damage to debuffs? No, not Ruin, weak point. Actually, I think it's free specific. I forget. He does some damage. Thankfully, though, the debuff is single target, so you do, at least in this case, tank the 2 AoEs. So now I'm going to cycle Liz ults. We had the Thorns kick in, so Viol has a rank up. We're going to cycle ult, and I'm going to try to kill this right hand. Probably with my double silver debuffs. Defense down, and then we hopefully Albedo with her, what is that, quad attack related, can kill. This would probably be even better if we had a attack UR for Albedo, but this actually works really well there. So right sword's down, so no buffs. And then thankfully this is also not like other comps where you keep the swords alive and then like spam ults on it to get a ton of points that way. We're just hitting as hard as possible. So, this is where things get kind of tricky. How do we want to do this? So, Gowther ult's important to end with because it gives you basic stats on the Peaceful Guardian passive. And then it's also important to end with the Albedo buff from her ult, because that gives you, what is it, crit chance and pierce or something like that. And we're going to try not to burn those ults. We do need these rank ups, so we want to hit a rank 3 taunt. I haven't gotten any extra taunts, so we need to find a way to rank up. So I think we'll do that here. And then I'm going to keep everything else, because I also can't cycle my Liz ult right now. So we'll hit this rank up. Viol will have the rank 3, which means we shouldn't get frozen from now on. And then we got our Liz card. So now we can Liz ult, Liz AoE could probably be Viol ults, or not ults, buff on turn 5. Because we do have an extra one, so it means we could rank up again. And his thorns might kick in, so we might hit sort of a back-to-back rank up there. Gowther's not going to get healed, which is an L. Actually, you know what? No, maybe not. Maybe don't do this. What do we do? Maybe we pop this first, right? I don't want to lose it though. It lasts only 3 turns, which means it's done on turn 7. We could risk him not... No, we'll just try it. We're gonna go for the, I want to cleanse Gowther. That's the big thing. If we can. So we get the debuff immunity. And I'm hoping we get Thorns to kick in again, so that we get another rank up. Which I think it will. Shouldn't have any problem there. Alright. When does it rank up? Does it rank up next turn? See, now he's doing not a lot of damage because we got that rank 3 buff. So we're sitting, we're chilling. There we go, there's the rank up, okay. We get the rank up basic stat buff, which is 3 turns. But that overlaps with Viol, so it's the same thing. But we won't have debuff immunity, that's the only difference. So we'll just burn this. I can't cycle Liz ults. I could burn the Viol buff. We just reapply it at this point. Oh yeah, and then her ult also has an attack-related buff. So realistically, we want to buff with all of the buff cards, like a couple turns before, like 2 turns before. And then we want him to be above 66 or something percent. No. Okay. We need him to be able to tank 2 ults. That's the point. Okay, so this is turn 7. We could probably... Yeah, turn 7. We could heal here. We got a ton of extra cards. All these buffs are going to last at least 2 turns. So what we'll do now... He should live because of the damage cap. And the crazy thing is the counter ignores damage cap. So this buff is 2 turns, gets activated. Her buff is 2 turns, crit chance and crit damage. And then Peaceful Guardian is basic stats for 2 turns. So we're good. We buff up, reapply our debuff immunity, and... Ooh, I like this. The single targets on the albedo gives her more attack related. That's huge, that's huge. So we should be able to crit here. I think we're maxed out. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack related buffs. I'm pretty sure we have every buff that anything can provide. Unless we can get more attack related. I don't know her cap. He has full HP, so we have some space to work with. I'll drop a silver card, drop an ult. Does his ult buff? No, it just puts power of thorns back on. And then we double taunt. And we pray we crit. It's kind of like the old school dairy stuff. Fortunately he does ult, so I'm missing some HP. Ooh, the Grace actually kicked it nicely there. 17 mil. We do crit. Okay. That's PogChamp. How much is that? Give me a big number, please. 30k, wow. Okay. So that is going to be the run. If you guys liked it, drop a thumb, maybe subscribe for that, and I'll see you in the next one.